Hi everybody, Keith here. Hey, I wanted to go over something with everybody, kind of show them what's going on here. And basically what I've got a document from the local courthouse that has my, quote, outstanding fines and everything from previous cases. And what I'm going to do, hopefully I've got enough light I can show you this. But basically what it is I went down to the courthouse, and this was a while back. Let me see if I can find the date. February 22nd of 2016. So this was over a year and a half ago when I got this paperwork. And the cases on this paperwork have been sitting there for multiple years. And basically what it is, let me see if I can get this to you. Oops. And we're going to look right there. You'll see there's 4 cases. And what it is, you see all the case numbers. And you go over there and you see the dollar amounts and everything. And basically what it is I've got 4 cases here, and there's actually another case that's not on here. I've got 3 cases that were driving infractions, that they call driving infractions, while I was traveling. And basically what it is I signed all the tickets, UCC 1-308. And those the three driving infraction tickets, there's actually like 6 of them, because they gave me 2 tickets for each time they pulled me over. I was pulled over twice by the local city cops, and then I was pulled over by a state trooper. And not one time did anybody say anything about the plates, the private property placards that I had on my car. And then I've also got these tickets here. And again, I'm going to hopefully got enough light to show you this. But these are 2 tickets that I got for my dogs. They got loose and ran down the street and attacked another dog. So I got a ticket for, let's see, dog at large and attacking, causing damage or injury. Now what they've done is they've said that my dogs caused damage or injury to another dog. They didn't state that on the ticket, but that's basically what it is. They didn't bite another person. They attacked another dog. And if you look, and we're going to see if this shows up here, but if you look right there, you'll see I signed UCC 1-308. So you can see that real close by my thumbprint. UCC 1-308. And then I signed it. Now I'm going to show you another document here. This is one that I drew up myself between me and the owner of the dog that my dogs attacked. And you'll see there it says, I, Keith Little, agree to pay the above the sum of $150 for monies expended for vet care, payments to be made over time, immediate payment upon signature of $25 to leave a total of $125. And then owner of Triton and CC, and it's my signature. And then, of course, it's got the date. And then a week later, oh, well, I guess it's about 2 weeks later, you'll see the dates there. Where is it? Oh, right down there. 10/24/2000. What is that? 2015. So that's 2 years ago for this ticket. And 10/24/2015 is when I made the first payment of $25. And then if you look down here, there's 2 more signatures with a final payment date. Where is it? It's on there. 11/11/15. So basically what it is this contract is not a contract because I signed it with UCC 1-308. When you sign something with with the UCC 1-308, you're telling them you don't want a contract. So what happens when you get the ticket and you sign a UCC 1-308 and you get scared that if you don't appear in court that they're going to arrest you? You go to court. Quit letting your fear bother you, people. Quit letting your fear get to you. Because as I showed you with this paper here, those 4 court cases there, and you can see that they're a couple years old, the term of court is 1 year. 1 year they have to try to get a valid signature to make a valid contract. Now, in order for it to be a valid signature and a valid contract, you have to do so willingly, intentionally, and knowingly. If you don't know what that contract is, then you better be signing it UCC 1-308 and then just leave it. Because as soon as you turn around and walk into court, and this is what I talked about in a couple of my other videos, that's a different language. You're communicating in a different language. You're communicating by body language, by acquiescing through body language, by appearing in that court. And now you've just turned around and said, okay, even though I've signed UCC 1-308 telling you I don't want to contract, if you then turn around and walk into court, you turn around and now told them you want to contract. Quit it. Now, I'll explain this to you. And the reason I'm telling you about this is if you know my situation, I was pulled over 1 year ago for those plates, private property, by the county sheriff. And they went through all of this. The whole thing, this entire year, and have not said one thing about any of those other tickets. None. Why? Because they know themselves they can't enforce it, particularly against somebody that knows what's going on now. And I guarantee you, they ever try to claim this, ever, that UCC 1-308 is what they're in violation of. And then I can take that to court and get them. So understand, people, when you use that UCC 1-308, it's a very powerful thing. And you have to understand your unlimited power to contract is what derives that UCC 1-308 telling them that you do not wish to contract means you do not have to appear in court. Then, once that term of 1 year is over, they don't have any ability, period, zilch, none, to even try to enforce it. Period. You have not acquiesced once. If you do not appear and they don't do anything about it, they're the ones that acquiesced. They're the ones that failed to come after you like hound dogs. They're the ones that realized that you have a little bit more knowledge than what they want you to have. They're the ones that have realized that the indoctrination system isn't going to work on you. So, remember, keep on keeping on and get rid of the fear. If you get rid of that fear, that's what's holding everybody back, is they have this fear because they believe something else. When you gain that knowledge and you get rid of that fear, there is nothing to hold you back. Period. So my advice is for anybody that's out there beginning this stuff, learning this stuff, every time you sign anything, use the UCC 1-308. That's right, Greg. It is failing and exposing itself. But We're the only ones that can do that. People, you need people like me. You need people like me to put this out there so that you have something else to follow, so that you have something else to check out and find out if what I'm saying is really true. Because like I've told you many times before, I don't want you to sit there and just believe me. I want you to check this stuff out for yourself and educate yourself so that you can turn around and pass it on to your younger generation. If you learn it yourself and you use it yourself, that's great. But it's not going to do any good for anybody but you. So again, you people need people like me. That's what I keep trying to convince everybody. We need each other. I need the beginners to ask questions so that I can give answers. I need the beginners to understand that you gotta get rid of the fear. I'm 5'7", a whole whopping 120 pounds soaking wet. And I fear nothing, for the only thing to fear is fear itself. Wow! Think about it. To get rid of that fear, gain knowledge. When you get that knowledge, and like I said, it'll come slow. But again, like I showed you in these tickets, these are years old. And they have not collected, they have not attempted to collect, and they better not attempt to collect, because I will file one of the biggest claims this town has ever seen against them. They're the ones that accept that UCC 1-308. So use it. If you believe anything I tell you, believe that using the UCC 1-308 is your ultimate, your unalienable and utmost power to contract, your unlimited power to contract. And it's telling them that you do not wish to contract. So once you write it down and then sign it or autograph it, you're done. Do not go to court. By doing so, you're giving them a second language, sign language, body language, however you want to call it, but you're giving them that personal, physical language of acquiescing by going to that court and saying, okay, now I'll answer this ticket. When you've already clearly answered it. Have faith in yourself. You only get better by practicing it. Just like a weightlifter only gets stronger by doing it over and over and over and over again. And a weightlifter can only maintain it by doing it over and over and over and over again. So please, understand, you people need people like me, and people like me need people like you. So we can keep looking up this information and handing it out. God bless everybody. I love you. Have a great night. Bye.